Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's good, YouTube family? It's your boy Norris with Souls of Thought and your favorite uncle, Uncle Plug TV. We back in this thing as promised. We try to be consistent, be here every week, and make sure y'all tap in on both channels. We both live right now. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you leave a comment, and make sure you subscribe, man. It's free to hit the like button. It is free to hit the like button. And today we're gonna give y'all I think we're gonna give y'all some wisdom today, man. I think these topics today are gonna give y'all a lot of wisdom. But before we get started, man, how you doing, Plug? How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm plugged in, fam. I'm plugged in, fam. Hey, blessed by the best. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, man, we're gonna jump right into it tonight, man. For y'all who living under a rock, this is more for our sports fans. You know, we got to make sure we giving y'all some content while we here. So, if you guys haven't been paying attention, Chris Carter and Ocho kind of been going back and forth. Kind of really not back and forth. I would say Chris Carter got his opinion, got a strong opinion, and you got Asante Samuel here. He about to give his little feedback. We're going to react to it, and then we're going to kind of just talk about the whole situation and see what everybody think about this Chris Carter versus OchoCinco. So let's see.
Chris Carter trashes Chad Johnson's career after hearing Chad Johnson and Travis Hunter have a fun back and forth, going at it and talking. You know how Chad do, talking about he'll route Travis Hunter up, and Hunter talking about what do you do to him. You know, they was going back and forth. So Chris Carter decides to chime in after hearing these two go back and forth. Let's check it out.
Go back to points in Chad's career where, and definitely the point he was in New England, you had to go out there and tell him what to do because he couldn't get open to save his life. So I remember times he had an NFL uniform open that he couldn't get open against average guys
that were worse than that weren't near as good as Hunter.
There's nothing that pissed me off more than old guys who used to be able to do something, and when they recall what they did, they swear up and down that it was better than how they did it. Look up Chad's stats. How many catches he got? How many touchdowns he got? Look it up. Like,
is there any chance that Hunter can't stop him?
There's a better chance of Chad getting in the Hall of Fame than Hunter stopping him.
And what are the odds that Chad gets in the Hall of Fame?
None.
That's bad, ain't it? How did that sound to you, man? That
sound like I
don't want to be biased, and I hope I'm not biased. So I want to hear from you. What does that sound like? What does that sound like to the chat? Y'all talk to me, cause
to me, that's like the old school hate. Like, you young boys don't know what you're doing. Like, I did this. Like that's like that came off to me like that. Like, man, you gotta put some respect on his name, my man. Yo, that's the old school hate. I feel like that's the old school hate. Like,
it's the old school hate. The old school, exactly what Chris Carter was talking about. Chris Carter is really starting to feel himself, you know what I mean, when he gets in front of these mics, right? And we heard him previously go off on some kids and things like that, and we're not going to talk about, right?
So as you see there, Asante is going to start bringing up like some, he brought up some stats, comparing their careers. And I know he also compared when Randy Moss got to Minnesota and what Randy Moss did his rookie year compared to pretty much what Chris Carter greatest season was. You know what I mean? So what's your thoughts on that, Plug? What are your thoughts on Chris Carter going at
Chad OchoCinco? Let me tell you something. I'm a forever Madden player. I just haven't been playing these last couple of years, but I started out playing Madden. I'm talking about Sega. And bruh, bro, Chris Carter. I ain't gonna take nothing away from now one of these boys' careers because the game wasn't all running. I mean, like all gunning like they gunning right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta understand who they had in the backfield. You know, also who Chad had on the other side and who Chad had throwing the ball to him.
Yeah.
So Chris Carter sound crazy because Chad was one of the ones you go get on that. You know what I'm saying? Chad was one you want to go get, like straight up. Chris Carter had a good career too. I can't take it away from Chris. And on that Fully Loaded, will Chris be, you know, talking his spiel? He's very well spoken. You know what I'm saying? Like this podcast, post career, you know what I'm saying? Speaking on the game, he just felt some kind of way. I don't know what it was. He just got into his bag. I think he did it alive with Shay and Ocho, what they got going on. But you ain't gonna talk about Chad like Ocho was a chump now.
Yeah.
Because all right, just if you thought his career was mediocre, right? He got fined a lot for celebrating.
Yeah.
And the old time he celebrated when he got in the end zone. So he did a lot of celebrating. I'm talking about river dancing and all. You know what I mean? So
RPs, everything.
You know what I mean? So the proof in the pudding. I can't say that first. I can't say that first quarter that Chad was. No, Chad was one of them guys.
Do you think Chad will be inducted in the Hall of Fame?
Definitely not.
Okay.
Definitely not. If he does, it'll be like one of those off years, and being that he's such a celebrity, you know what I mean? He's gonna. But even if you look at Chris numbers, Chris Carter numbers didn't look like that either. He in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
His numbers didn't look like that.
I'm looking up. So Chad stats are 766 receptions, 11,059 yards, 67 touchdowns, and he averaged pretty much 14.4 yards a catch.
And he didn't even really get to play in Miami or New England.
Yeah, he played pretty much a decade.
Yeah.
Let's see what Chris Carter got. So 766, 11. Let's see what Chris Carter got, man. I feel like it felt like Chad was in the league so much longer, though.
It do. But those was some good years.
Chris can't talk. Chris can't talk noise, bro.
Nah.
Now, come on, Chris. You played from 1987 to 2002. So you, man, 8, 9, 10. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 6 years more on Chad OchoCinco, and this is Chris Carter's stats: 1,101 receptions, 13,899 yards. 100, but that's not really a lot more when you look at Chad.
Hell no. I mean, if you got 6 more seasons,
you only pretty much.
Mike got more yards than you, but
yeah. He had 130 touchdowns, and then he only averaged 12.6 yards a catch. And that's kind of what Sante Samuels was talking about, is that he was pretty much a possession receiver. He wasn't going deep down the field. He wasn't getting you no yak. He wasn't giving you no yards out of the catch. So, with the stats being said, I think Chad can make it to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Just off of the stats alone.
Just off the stats alone, yeah.
I mean, he might get way down in age, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like Chad at the time, because T.O. was that guy.
Yeah.
And at the time, T.O. and Ocho was them guys.
Yeah.
Like Chad and T.O. was them guys. Like the top premier wide receivers in the league. But I'm telling you, like they ran the ball more.
Yeah.
Like He had Cedric. No, he didn't. Man, Chad has some running game, man. They used to run that ball, bro.
They had Benson, right?
Benson was
Cedric Benson.
Cedric Benson. He was in Chicago. I mean, shit. I want to pull up them rosters.
Didn't they have like a? Let's see here. Bengals. 2000.
2000 what?
I'm gonna go 2000 to 2010 rosters. See, or running backs. Let me see running backs. So they had when Chad started, they had Corey Dillon.
Corey Dillon was a monster.
Yeah, he was. Then they had Rudy Johnson.
Rudy Johnson was a monster.
And what they had Cedric Benson.
Cedric Benson after he left Chicago.
Yeah, and so that would have been, so they would have had Cedric Benson. They had 1 year with Kenny Watson, Rudy Johnson, and Corey Dillon. That would have been the 4 running backs throughout the time of Chad. Yeah.
Now, who did Chris Carter have?
Let me see.
Because I'm gonna tell you the truth, I ain't watch a lot of Minnesota football.
I did because like I was a big like when the Cowboys was in their prime, Minnesota gave us havoc, and they had that light skinned running back. They had that light skinned running back that was.
I know who you're talking about.
What's
his name?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. He had like he's Robert Smith.
Robert Smith.
I ain't even have
Robert
to see
Smith. Yeah.
That boy used to give us fits. So I used to pay attention to a lot of Vikings football.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
See, I picked in that NFC North, it was more Green Bay for me. Green Bay and Chicago for me.
Yeah, so you was Amon Green and
Green.
Yeah.
But they used to run the ball a whole lot more.
It was Robert Smith during his time, and Mo Williams.
Mo Williams, I remember Mo. They had a run game. I'm telling you, the game wasn't that exciting as it is today. As the last 10 years of football, it ain't been all, throwing the ball down the field. It wasn't a lot of that. Randy started that. Man, just throw it up, man. I'm gonna go get that. I'm going to get that.
Yeah,
so
Randy was a dog. Randy was a dog. Chad. You got to think about Chad put up numbers that he had T.J. Huzmazada.
Yep.
Had who else he had on that side?
And one Chris Henson.
Yep. Like he had some receivers that could. Bengals always had a good tandem.
Yeah.
Always had a good tandem.
Yeah.
But this is why I say social media is a gift and a curse. Because Chris Carter wouldn't even have a voice if it wasn't for like content creation. Chris Carter reminds me of like
he be on ESPN, he be on NFL Network too.
He don't talk about players like that on
there. No, hell no.
Talk about nobody on there. He trying to keep his job on there.
Definitely not. Like that was a safe space. That was a safe space.
You know who he reminds me of though? Scottie Pippen. They got a lot of animosity, I think, for a lot of players.
No, I think they just see things differently. I think a lot of people didn't understand how raw Scottie Pippen was. And I think that they didn't understand how Chris had some hands, bro. Chris, the one that came up with the term that everybody still use to this day. He say, if the ball touch your hands, you're going to get hit anyway. You might as well catch it. Chris gonna go get that. Chris had them glues. He had them glue hands now.
Yeah, he was good.
Chris was very reliable. Chris was reliable now. But I just don't – I like both of them. They're not the same type of receiver because Ocho feet was amazing. And Ocho, off that line, amazing. Yeah, and like, just doing the river dance to show you how amazing them feet is.
Yeah.
But they are both good wide receivers, great wide receivers in their own right. But he ain't had no right talking about Ocho like that, bro.
Yeah.
But I know what he was doing. I know exactly. When I heard it, I was like, oh, he's just trying to line up with Shay Shay. He's just trying to get some traffic over there, you know, from nightcap. That's all it was. Ocho could have been on there with the smoke, you know what I'm saying, with the cigar saying, yeah, I did it bigger than you in the league, and I'm doing bigger than you outside on this podcast.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
I just wanted to do that for a little icebreaker, talk about Chad and Chris Carter, man. I kind of love it though, man. I love to see, like you said, I think we need more of the old school, new school. I think we need even more platforms like that. We need to see the different perceptions that people have for the game. Like, because we all like that. We all probably can throw out some players that we think we're good, that other people are like, nah, he was trash, he was garbage, or especially in basketball. Like I tell everybody, like, y'all talking about Scottie Pippen, I'm talking about Ron Harper. Ron Harper was a dog.
Ron Harper was a dog.
He was
the missing piece.
Yeah,
he was the missing piece that last year, the last 2 years. He was that missing piece, man. Because he had that New York, because he just came from New York, so he had that dog.
And Tony Kukoc gave you that foreigner feel. He was like a dirt before dirt. You know what I mean? You didn't really hear about a lot of the foreigners back then. So you had him, and then you had who else you had? You had Horace Grant came over. Like you had a lot of people that like were stars in their own right at their teams before they came over. Like, I remember Ron Harper doing nothing but that 360 layup for the Cavaliers all the time. This dude was a perennial all-star, dog. Like, people forget that, you know what I mean? So they had some dogs over there, man.
Yeah, man.
They had some dogs. So. Yeah, so, but, we about to get into some real talk today, Plug. Some real talk, man. We got to get into this, man. I hate to do it, man. But we got to talk about, man, I don't know if you guys been paying attention, but over the holidays, it was a ton of black crime. What's up, man? It was a bunch of black crime, a bunch of shootings, man. I'm gonna show you guys this first little ring video. This was out in Philadelphia. It was 13 were shot, 3 people died. And then we're going to go over to Anton Daniels and talk about the black culture and what's kind of going on and kind of go from there, man, and try to see how can we solve this issue, man, because if we don't talk about it, somebody got to talk about it. Man. So here's the video. So, yeah, definitely demon time right there. And then we're going to jump into, I don't know if you guys seen what happened in Indianapolis. So here go a little bit of
We know one of those victims that died this morning is a juvenile. And I will say all 7, there were 3 juveniles, 3 adults involved with this. We're still figuring out the second identity of the person who died. And this is still an active scene here behind me, nearly 5 hours after the shooting happened. So let me step out of the way so I can show you what is going on behind us. They have taken a large section of Illinois street that is blocked off for this investigation. The majority of this happening between Illinois and Washington. But as you can see, cops, investigators still out here this morning trying to pick up evidence, figure out what led up to this mass shooting. So I do want to show you the scene when our crew first got here earlier this morning to show you how large this scene was. It happened around 1:30 this morning. IMPD officers who were already downtown responding to a separate disturbance heard shots being fired off of Illinois and Washington. They were just a couple blocks down the road. When they got closer to this scene, they found 6 people who were shot. One of the victims died on scene. 5 people were rushed to the hospital. That's when police say one of the other victims, the juvenile, died. And then they say a 7th victim walked into the hospital later on throughout the morning. Like we said, in total, 3 juveniles shot, 3 adults still figuring out the identity of the one who died. Chief Chris Bailey says violence like this shouldn't have happened this weekend, especially when thousands were here in the city for the holiday.
I want to get into his full response, so I'm going to switch over videos really quickly. This is some of what he had to say as a result of all of these juveniles, and we could just call them what it is. A lot of black people that went in and they destroyed the city, and I didn't even know Indianapolis was caught up like this. Indianapolis is supposed to be a conference city.
This kind of violence, whether downtown or any of our neighborhoods, is completely unacceptable and unnecessary. Unnecessary. Thousands of people came downtown tonight, enjoyed the fireworks, and went home. Thousands more chose to come down here and all night cause trouble. I was down here until about 12:30 tonight. I worked with my officers, took the runs with them, dealt with the disturbances, dealt with the utter disrespect for our city, for our laws, and for law enforcement. Hundreds of unsupervised kids down here. I don't know how many times I have to say it. We are not your children's keepers. You are. And parents.
You can hear him still being contributing to black fatigue in the background. You can still hear it. But then we'll sit there and talk about how we so great and how the world should respect us when we don't even respect ourselves and we can't even get our own households together.
And guardians have got to step up. A kid is dead tonight.
If white people could truly say the truth and really what was on their mind instead of having to be politically correct and play the game, maybe we could actually get somewhere and we can start having some uncomfortable conversations. But in the meantime, I'll do it for them. I'll do it for people. I'll hold everybody accountable. White people, black people, women, men, everybody needs to be brought to the front of the congregation because this is what's happening in our schools. This is what's happening in your neighborhoods. This is what's happening on Carnival cruise ships. This is what's happening on Spirit and Frontier Airlines. This is what's happening in every major city, every blue city across the United States of America that keeps talking about racism and that they want to defund the police while at the same time not even being able to get their own nug and jug in a house.
And we just don't know the age of the young man down the street, still here, dead. He looks young. It's unacceptable. The police department all night long went from place to place to place, trying to prevent these kind of things. And I gotta be honest, I'm tired of it. You should be tired of it. This is not our job.
All right. So, Plug, you know, I know you don't like talking about your people.
Wow.
But we got to talk about this because like I even did a reaction video earlier, and I mean, you could have just closed your eyes and pointed on the map today, and it was something in every city. It didn't matter where you were living, who you were. And what bothers me is when things go wrong, we're the loudest in the room.
Every time.
Because that could have ended that could end bad. And I told everybody, you can see on this police chief's face, they already telling their police officers right now, when you hit the streets, we ain't playing no more.
No.
So I want to hear what can we do to improve this?
I'm gonna give you something. The other week was at the pool. 3 young men and one little boy. One little boy probably about 7, 8. Boy's probably about 14, 15. And you know, they say no running, no diving in the pool. They doing that, running, diving in the pool. It wasn't that many people in the pool, so I did. But they cussing their ass off, you know. Just nigga this, nigga that, you know what I'm saying? Just cutting up. We sitting there as black folks looking at them like come on, dog. Then the lady come on, the shift leave, and then the new shift come on, and she walking around getting everybody address to see if everybody's supposed to be in the pool. Because obviously somebody that slipped off and said something about the 3 little boys.
Yeah.
So the little girl, it was a little girl, a little black girl, and a little Spanish girl over there, and they go across there and try to talk to the boys. You know what I'm saying? The one black girl went over there like she was trying to holler at one of them, and then I was like laughing. I was like, they don't know how to talk to girls. Don't worry about that. Excuse me. And that's one of the problems too. And then they go back. The lady come around and getting everybody address. So they looking all nervous, like they ain't supposed to be there. They might be with their grandmama for the summer, their auntie or uncle or something for the summer. So they just on this side. So when they ask the girls say, oh, they with us. All right, so she ain't question them. So now that they didn't got a pass and they ain't supposed to be there, they go get a speaker, pull the speaker over there, turn on some music. They got a whole bunch of cussing in it. I'm looking at these little mothers, and I'm like, y'all look goofy, mother. Like, y'all know y'all ain't supposed to be here. But y'all still go act and cut up. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to say something bad, but I'm like, you know what, man? What happened? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, you don't realize your age. You know what I'm saying? Like when you was that age, somebody my age would have came up to you and said, hey, listen, let me talk to y'all for a second.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Learn how to act, man. Y'all learn how to act, man. You already then the white gentleman said he was over there with his 2 little daughters and his wife. He said, hey, y'all don't mind turning. He said, y'all can listen to music, man, but y'all don't mind turning it down because, you know, it got cussing in it. You know what I mean? It was like, all right, so they turned it down. They switched it up, put it on another station, and then just slowly turning the music back up. I'm like, these little motherfuckers. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm like, yeah. I say, why it always gotta be us? And then when it comes down to these shootings, bro, it's sad that y'all got automatic weapons out here for the 4th of July. It's a Friday night. It's a bunch of girls out here on the porch. Y'all got a bunch of dudes. Why ain't y'all over here trying to interact and have a good time? What happened to going out there sweating and popping fireworks and just laughing, having a good time? Why y'all got automatic weapons out here? And why wait for a night like tonight where everybody gonna be on 10 anyway because you don't know whether that's a firework or some gunfire going off, man. You in South Philly. It's hell in South Philly.
Yeah.
And y'all, come on, man. Us as a people, bro, we are overshadowed by the small group of jackasses that come out. And it's crazy. It's crazy how these people, bro, these little youngins, man, these little YNs, man, they just don't know how to act, man. Y'all just so full of testosterone and THC. And drugs, man. These little boys numb to reality. Come on, man. All them girls on the porch. Y'all ain't trying to holler at no girls. Like, is y'all little girls giving it up that easy, brother? They ain't even got to work for it no more. They ain't even got to work no more. They come out with fire. You're like, why you got the gun? I'm finna go home. I ain't coming out here. Come on, girl, let's go. You know, one had to act right. Like, everybody had to act right. Because if one lead, they all lead.
Yep, big fact.
So do y'all even like girls anymore? Do y'all just like automatic fire? Do you just like something on your hip? What is that? Bro, when I was a jit, man, I ain't want nothing, man. I ain't want nobody to disturb this possibility of jumping up and down in a dugout. These young men, I don't understand them. I don't think they like women. I think that they're just lost in the sauce. They don't like women.
You know what it is, though, Plug? They can do everything in prison that they can do in the streets.
Oh Lord, doo-doo.
You see these YNs on TikTok now. You got prisoners with cell phones. They on TikTok. They got pen pals. They got TV shows. What is it?
Same slides they wearing out here and there.
Yeah, they got cats dressing up wearing chain. Everything looks the same now. And then you seen that young man on that Ring camera just shoot,
letting it fly.
Probably hold the gun, just
letting it fly.
Don't got no target. I guarantee you, everybody that was shot in Philly was innocent.
Innocent,
guaranteed.
And the ones that initially went, brrr, they gone.
Yeah.
they fought it down. And they probably running in some slides and some socks up to their knee.
Yep. And that's why I keep telling people every time, this is my key. No matter where I go, once I see a nigga in a Pooh Shiesty mask that is 98 degrees,
I'm gone.
Time to go.
Bro, we used to clown these jits so bad when they walk in the shop and they got, I say,
yep.
Please explain to me. This is Florida. It's 93 degrees. It feels like 107. It's humid. I'm in the AC. The AC pushing at full force. It's still at 74 degrees. I'm sweating inside. You gonna bring your little musty ass outside with a hoodie on. And I'm like, bro, you can take your hoodie out, bro. Oh, I ain't got no shirt underneath. Why? Why are you outside? You at least have a tank top on underneath or something. Like something to catch the sweat. You know what I'm saying? These little jits ain't even developed. They ain't got no armpit hair. They can't even get deodorant balls up under their arms. Just come outside musty.
Oh, man.
Toes looking like a grown man who's like in their 40s. Sitting out like, dog, why you must be so comfortable all the time? You ain't did shit. You ain't lived. You know what I'm saying? You ain't, man, I don't understand these girls giving it up too easy, man. They giving it up too easy, man, because it's got to be.
Jen said 3 meals a day, access to devices, bed to sleep in. Hey, 3 hots in a cot, I'm telling you.
That's their room. And that's all they eat. They don't eat shit but noodles anyway. That's all they got in the chain gang. Noodles, honey buns, peanut butter squeeze, Pop-Tarts. That's all them little rascals eat, man.
And this is some, and I know, you know, everybody who watch, I see, oh man, I hate to talk about stuff like this. This is why I try to say,
we're gonna talk about it tonight. No, bro, talk about that. Talk about it tonight.
But this is why
this is conservatism at its finest right now. Please.
This is why I try to tell black people we are our own worst enemy, man.
We are.
With that being said,
we definitely are.
With that being said, that's why they allow devices, and y'all don't see this is what make me mad. Y'all get mad. Y'all get mad at black people who date outside the race, or y'all getting mad at Donald Trump for the big, beautiful bill. You're worried about Medicaid and SNAP, but y'all ain't worried about that white man who letting you put them cell phones in prison. You know why? Because he want to keep you as comfortable as possible with no matter what you're going through.
Do you know what they make? Do you know what them COs make? Man, listen, if I'm the warden, I'm making sure I got some in rotation. I'm serious. I'm got some in rotation. Yeah. I say if y'all gonna pay $1,000 for this phone, they're gonna come out of somebody's rear end.
Yeah.
somebody Louis bag, somebody Jan Sport, somebody Fanny Pack. If that's what you gonna pay $1,000, get what? Get what? Boy, hey, I got 10 in rotation. And we're gonna keep this thing going. Everybody that trying to go on vacation. All right, y'all go ahead. We're gonna draw numbers out the hat. 1 through 10, that's the first 10. 1 through 10, that's the second 10. Y'all in rotation. Y'all gonna get the $1,000. We're gonna go and shake them down, get the phone, confiscate it, put it right back on the pound. Same AT&T and go.
Yep.
Yeah, the same. Man, listen. We're gonna let them ride out, we're gonna let them hang out. We need to get these phones served. We need to make sure these phones are always working, and we need to make sure that all this commissary is being from Keefe is being sold. Because y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. We don't care. Y'all gonna break the rule regardless. I'm gonna keep this revolving door of you goofy sons of bitches going. No.
He said the only thing I'm pissed about the Trump administration is the BS. I agree.
I'm with you.
I agree. They should let that go. But they can't release that because they free Diddy. So it's a 50-50 trade.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't
they have cold tablets in there now, jail.
They do. They hanging out, bro. They hanging out, bro. They playing cards. They playing dominoes. You know what I'm saying? They in an open bay dome. You know what I'm saying? Half the little boys, I think they act like that with the girl because they really don't like the girl no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got access to this right here, to the phone. They in there. They good. Yeah. They doing the same thing. Yeah. And then at the same time, mama still looking out for them on the street. Mama still looking for them outside. What's the name? So that $100 coming in. Yeah. They can get on the thing and talk to people on the visit. I'm like, man, why am I looking at you?
April sound like she gets some calls.
Yeah. No, if you've been around one, I'm telling you, that's how it is. She right on the money. She right on the money. They at the kiosk making text. They going down. They remember their whole little call log. He can't even remember his social security number, but he know every fucking phone number in his damn phone. Then he tell us such and such to call such and such. Everybody to get $10, man.
She said she got a cousin in it.
Yeah. They're cutting up, man. They don't give a damn about that, man.
Like we laughing, but I'm telling y'all right now, man, the black community, man, and I know what y'all gonna blame it on. I know.
We need to laugh at them. See, that's the thing. We get so serious with them. We get so serious with them, Norris, that they don't give a damn about the serious. I'm gonna start laughing at their ass while they failing. I'm gonna say, look at your little dumb ass. Look at you. I'm gonna laugh at you. That's what we used to do on the bus cause everybody was poor, so everybody had pretty much the same shoes, same clothes. Everybody was poor, same hair. We all went to the same barber, same haircut. So if you were dumb, that's when we got on your ass. We got on your ass when you were dumb. Like, you little dumb ass nigga. Look at that nigga dumb ass. He can't even read. He can't even read out loud. You heard when teacher made him read. Miss Johnson made him read. He can't even read out loud, oh dumb ass. They don't do on laugh and pick at your dumb ass. Thinking you so damn sharp, you ain't even graduate. Fuck out of here.
But just imagine if one of these states, it was Chicago, Ohio, just imagine one of them states, one of them white cops would have pulled a gun out that night.
Yeah, then it would have been a problem.
Shot one of them. Now we would have been up and up, bro. You would have had Ben Crump on the scene. You would have had Al Sharpton come out of retirement for the summer.
Ben would have paid for that shit. Ben would have been like, no. He'd have saw South Philly. He'd have put his phone down. Soon as he seen that area code, he'd be like, put that phone down. Now, because them boys silly, man. Them boys silly, man. They silly. Everybody want to be outside. They scared to come outside. Well, all y'all do is sit inside, play the game. That's all you do. So you ready. You ready for the chain gang. You ready. You want to go outside and just shoot it all up. Instead of seeing fireworks go and being amazed. I'm a grown man. I still get amazed at fireworks. Look at pyrotechnics. Y'all want to let your gun fly because you so hard. Not 13 people shot, 3 dead. Stupid fuckers, man. They stupid in here, man.
I'm gonna play a little bit more because I want to hear your feedback on what Anton says too, though. Let's see here.
To do this. It is unnecessary. You don't have to act like this.
That white man wanted to say y'all niggas need to get out.
He would have been justified.
Our officers, half a block away from before this shooting started, dealing with another group of individuals fighting. We made almost, probably, well, we're still tallying them, about 20 arrests tonight.
Listen to what he said.
Recovered guns that I know of before this happened from 2 kids. One of them was an assault rifle stuffed in the front of his pants. I'm not sure anymore what it's going to take for some in our community to wake up. I've said it. This is where the kids are. This is where they are on Friday and Saturday nights. If you want to engage them, if you want to help them, you want to prevent some of this violence, this is where they are. Here, they're here. Come down. I invite all of those who think that I'm exaggerating this or.
He invite all niggas. That's what he said. I'm a relay it tonight. he inviting all niggas to come down and control your people and see that these white people who talking about us behind our backs ain't lying.
I ain't going. That shit dangerous. I ain't going out there with them. That shit dangerous, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, me myself, I like handguns. Because I know I'm going to get your ass. I'm going to get you. I don't need the whole bitch. You got to let the whole clip go, bitch. You don't know what the hell you doing. You got to let the whole clip go. Goddamn, you at 17. Did you like Jay Reed, man? Like Jay Reed, man. Goddamn, bro, you ain't hit him.
And he can't even handle it. He couldn't even handle a little handgun.
Man, he need to take his ass home, man. He was ready for something to kick off, bro. He just wanted to show out, and so he can now his reputation in the hood. He tough now, or he'll bust his gun now. So see, most of it be out of fear, because most of them cowards anyway. That's why they run 6, 7, goddamn 8, 9, 10 deep.
Yeah.
Most of the time you seen me, I was dolo till I got up with my partners, and we were stationary.
Yeah.
We were stationary in one location, one designated location, waiting for something soft to come through.
Yeah.
We were not here in the streets, man, trying to terrorize, bro. These guys, man, y'all some weirdos, bro. I'm telling y'all, white people are weirdos.
I'm saying just because it's downtown, no. Nowhere else in the city is this concentration of people in one small area, less than a half a mile. Come down and see for yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. You can see them being dropped off by their parents, 5 or 6 at a time out of the car. You can see them jump out of Ubers and Lyfts. And you can see them jumping off the buses that they ride down, that they miss and then linger around downtown. Heck, look to your left. You're still going to see some people that probably.
He trying to control his mouth. He bad, boy. He piss hot. He's 38, boy. He's 38.
Hey, you see him? He was finna say still some black people.
He want to cuss. They should have did him uncensored, man.
They should have.
They shouldn't be out here right now lingering.
He is talking that talk, and he is absolutely going off. Yo, I might have to do a deeper dive into Indianapolis on the Millionaire Morning Show in the morning. I think I already done figured out what I want to talk about. He not playing. He's saying it. Listen, they shouldn't even be out here. What are you doing out there past 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning? Jesus Christ! And you can hear them in the background. That's the crazy part about it.
Yes, I will.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants. Didn't come down here to see the fireworks. Shooting fireworks off at our community from the top of parking garages. Unnecessary.
It's always the same usual suspect. You could just tell by his language he talking about black. He said they in the parking garage shooting at our community. That means his white community is being shot at from the parking garage by y'all heavy, dark-skinned people. See?
And they go because they don't know how to make fun. They don't make their little stinking ass go outside and do something.
And all these parents that dropping their kids off are the same parents that's on TikTok yelling because they finna lose Snap.
Thing. Accountable for nothing.
Any questions?
Is it going to?
They should have just turned the camera. I want to see the camera pan over to the people of who he was referring to specifically. Man, I wish I could have seen that.
Other city departments to step up?
Now, see, we keep going back to what's the government going to do? What's the city going to do? The city's invested in this. Millions of dollars the city, taxpayers pay for police overtime to staff this 1 square mile area with, there was a couple hundred cops down here between state police and Capitol Police and IMPD and other police department agencies. Yes, we're going to keep doing our job. The city of Indianapolis, government, the police department is going to continue to do our job. We're not going to solve this. Not just by the police. We made 20 arrests tonight.
Bailey, you're a dad.
Yeah.
Why do they keep on trying to blame the police when it's clear the obvious problem is the parents? It's clear the obvious problem is the parents. Why do they keep on trying to have a conversation about the police?
Parents out there.
I don't understand it. I know where my kids are at all time.
Talk
So maybe
about it.
that's maybe I
this
shouldn't be that way. 16-year-old daughter. I cannot imagine letting her roam around down here tonight like she was, like kids were. Unattended, unsupervised, nothing to do.
April said it's not the police. That's facts. But you know what's funny, April? This is what y'all argued about. This is why y'all want black men to marry black women, right? Keep creating these monsters.
But listen, I
walking the street. That's facts.
Yeah, but I can't take away from the fact that.
But this is a good one right here, Plug. Is it Oswald? Oswald. He said, why your church leaders and everyone else don't stream about a? Oh yeah, you know that.
I was just about to say that, Oswald. But Oswald, I'm gonna tell you how deep it is. It is deep because at the end of the day, you got social media, these video games, and just the imagination of these kids being so limited. It's so limited to the fact where that's their idea of fun. Causing mayhem is fun. And the parents, like, what you gonna do? You gonna sit there and fuss with your son for 3-4 years because they start playing GTA at like 12. So you talking about from 12 to 16, GTA. It's just GTA. And they own the game, stealing cars, shooting people to get the car. Their imagination is only going so far. And then their idea of fun is mayhem, bro. And everything in black media is negative. Everything is negative. Because negative sales. Negative music sales, negative movies sell, negative posts get likes. You know what I mean? It just is what it is, bro. And these kids are doomed. They are fucking doomed. They're doomed and they know it.
And Oswald, the church leaders and them don't stream about it because they make their money off the fatherless homes. Women are the easiest people to make money off of.
Yeah, because they bringing their kid. They're having their funerals right there at the damn church.
That, and then everybody want to follow people like Jamal Bryan, and women lynch on to these church leaders because they think they got a seat in the congregation eventually. And
prosperity churches. They don't spew no truth. They just spew prosperity. So they only thinking about lining their bag. They want to lose.
And we got to be honest. We got to be honest with ourselves. Whenever you do see church leaders downtown in any city, what race are they? They white. That's very rare to see a black person downtown trying to speak about God. it's usually the white folks that really want to change the neighborhood. They get down there with their Bibles. They want to pray with you. They got Gatorades for you when it's hot.
But they know most of the black pastors, they full of shit.
Yeah.
They full of shit, bro.
They really are.
You know what I'm saying? They sitting back in a con group right now, talking the same shit we talking. Man, these damn kids crazy as hell.
Yeah. And you know what's
I don't talk to them, but I don't never want them to shoot me. They might think I'm the
And you know what's funny, Plug? I really don't think people understand that. I don't know if we gonna see it, but I could say 5 to 10 years from now, man, the way things going, y'all won't have any more holidays to celebrate.
Well,
you see what I mean? Like I can see
somebody laugh again. Back when I went in 1998,
yeah.
they was when they went to court, they gave them an option. You either go to jail or you go into boot camp. And boot camp wasn't just some old left, right, left, a little facility where they went in for 6 months and came out. Oh, they are rehabilitated. No, you just got a little cock strong little motherfucker now that's gonna raise hell. Now you really can't arrest him. Now you really knocking your officers the fuck out. The ones that don't have to train and have to go lift weights. He over there swinging. Yeah, he knocking his ass out. That little nigga ain't gonna be cock strong. He been eating noodles and chicken the whole damn time.
No, Oswald, he said, I disagree. I'll celebrate. No, I think eventually they're gonna get rid of holidays because they're not gonna be able to control the violence.
It's gonna be in a controlled environment.
Yeah.
Controlled environment where you're gonna have to get a ticket and you have to get in the ticket and they're gonna have to scan you. They're gonna use facial recognition to know who's all in there, this, that, and the third. It's gonna be all technology based.
Yeah.
Where you just can't just come out, you know what I'm saying, say how you doing, sir, what's going on there, come in and have a good time. It ain't nothing like, you know what I'm saying, the festivals we had when I was young, the Citrus Festival, the Strawberry Festival, you know what I'm saying, the Central Florida Fairgrounds. They can't do that no more, man. Because these little boys bad, man. They bad as hell, man. They bad as hell, bro.
I'm gonna tell you this, but it wasn't too many places celebrating 4th of July. It was a lot of people celebrating the day before. And I know even on the road to H-Town, it was no traffic. Like people ain't a lot of families, like true families, people that want to stay safe, they ain't celebrating this stuff no more.
Stay home, bro.
They stay home. They stay where it's safe. You better off now just spending your money, getting you a beautiful home and trying to get everything in your home to make it feel like home so you ain't got to leave.
We got Thunder on the Ridge. It's at a big lake called Lake Eagle, and it's called Thunder on the Ridge. And then they let off the fireworks. But we got yards. You know what I'm saying? Most of these are cities where these guys that got yards where you can set them fireworks off. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, not to mention that, you know what I'm saying? Out here in the country.
Probably gonna get canceled.
Go ahead.
What you say?
No, go ahead. That was me.
Oh, most of them they busting guns too, but it's in a controlled environment.
That's true.
They letting off. You know what I'm saying? They normally got to pay to go to the gun range, whatever the case may be. Now they in their backyards and letting it off too, but it's in a controlled environment. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy how these kids, man, they ain't got no other outlets, bro.
Yeah.
They ain't got no other outlets.
We gotta improve this, man. And I think Oswald, you actually kind of helped us segue into our next topic, man, about fatherless homes. I think this is why we have a lot more fatherless homes. If you gotta ask Miss Real Talk Tisha, this is what I think women are concerned about, Oswald.
Getting mad. I really, really, really need most of y'all to just align with what I'm saying. Don't get mad. Don't jump side. Don't say I shouldn't have said it. But I'm finna say something that 75% of women would love to tell the men in their life. Hey, a lot of men say, oh, she doesn't never get on top. She don't know how to ride. She's boring. The reason why a lot of women are not getting on top is because you have not given her nothing to ride. She don't got nothing to work with, bro. And she's in the positioning that she feel like both of y'all can work with. I said it, and I ain't taking it back. It ain't that she doesn't know how to ride or want to ride. She just don't got nothing to ride. And that's really not a downplay on you. But y'all may be sexually incompatible. Now, y'all have a happy 4th of July weekend.
But I want you to see this too, Plug. I want you to see some of these comments. Ma'am, this is a word. They have a push pop and won't pop when you push. She had 93 more people talk about that. Then this one lady said, it's sad how bad they talk about us, but they really don't understand how much we protect their ego. Then Ella Love said, let me take it to another level. Riding takes a lot of feminine energy as well. Some women are living in exhausted energy because we are working hard all day, and then we're asked to do more work in the bedroom. Riding takes energy. Another possibility is that some women are not made to feel beautiful, and some have been judged by their partner. They have to feel secure enough to be in such a vulnerable position of being on top. Did they criticize her at some point in that particular position? This is what I be talking about, y'all. And we talked about this last week and the week before this too. April, Jen, Alicia. This is why men don't feel like women are a safe space. Right here. Just this one alone. It's sad how bad they talk about us, but they really don't understand how much we protect their ego. Oswell, this is why we got single fatherless homes right here, because they don't align sexually. This is what women care about. I don't know. Jen said being on top is wrong. I don't know. Read it. Read what? We ain't gonna read on 93 comments. I'll tell you that.
Was she crazy?
We said,
do she crazy? Do she want you? Do she need you to do?
Oh, April said, read the one I highlighted. That's the one I read when she said, it's sad how bad they talk about us, but they really don't understand how much we protect that ego. That's the issue right there. See, that's the issue right there. We sit on this stream for almost 2 hours last week, where everybody want to say that women could be a safe space, men don't want to talk to the, and you see what y'all do behind our back. Now we're not sexually aligned. That's what's important. That's why half of y'all don't got no man in your house now. Crazy, man. What's your thoughts, Plug?
Hey, man. I guess it sucks to be you. Everybody ain't for everybody, I guess. I guess everybody ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, it's go. If you had 5 or 6 in your day, it's gonna be one that's gonna be like, you want it, no nothing. Just hope it ain't the one that you with. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, ladies, I mean, damn. I don't know what to tell you. It always go back to this. You see them? What that mean, Nora? We know what it mean.
Yep.
And we know what it mean. Choose wisely. Act accordingly.
Yeah.
That's it. All I can say to you, little mama, hey, choose wisely. Act accordingly. What am I to say to you?
But this is what people worry about, though. like we talk about like the fatherless homes, we talk about, you know, this and that with men and women, but this is what people worry about. You know how many sexual positions there are in America?
Hey, they're gonna be in the works. Hey, probably next week. I'm gonna work on them this week, April. And I got my dog. I'm gonna get my dog to work on them for me. And you'll see me wham. You'll see me wham. That what the main one is gonna be a good man. A good woman ain't single, and a good man ain't a man.
That's a good one right there.
I'm telling you, but then choose wisely and act accordingly.
And then it's crazy because April, this lady got 15.9K likes. That's just likes. I ain't even see how many people viewed it. She got 2,066 comments.
That's a how can I say this? That's a small majority. You know what I'm saying? That's like a city. It's like a town. You know what I mean? It's like it's a lot of other women that be like, if he can't do nothing else, shit, if he that sorry motherfucker, if he can't do nothing else, he know how to do that.
Look, this lady right here said, I'm in my 60s, and I'm going to be honest with a lot of my fellow brothers out here. A lot of women out here are quiet and going through the motions, telling you what you want to hear. This lady is we can't even talk about generations. This lady is 60.
Did you tell your sons that?
Well, just an easy fix. Let the push pop off you go.
Hey, I say,
I'm not saying it.
Did you tell your sons that?
Also, he said, well, I also think your culture men think.
And your culture men think that they can turn a hoe into
Ooh. And not to be in your business. Are you white or black? He said, I'm assuming you white, right?
Well, also thinking your culture, men think that they can turn a hoe into a housewife. Well, he put the hoe with the HO. well, all's world. That's not my job.
Yeah.
Never applied. They've never put in an application for that. You understand me? I would prefer you be ready made.
Oh, okay. He said yes, sir. Okay. Hey, salute, man. Salute. We love all here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I never put it. I want you to come ready made. I want you to come ready made. Body slammed in the game. Body slammed in the game. Ooh. Boom. Jackknife in the game. You know, jackknife. Remember jackknife when they pick him up like this right here, hold him to the
He said you're guilty of that.
I'm not doing that. Oh no, we ain't doing that. We leave the hole where they at. The hole supposed to be where the hole be. See, you don't need to be out here saving them. You need to let them hole be where the hole be. The hole gotta be where they supposed to be. Everybody got their allotted position in life. The good women gonna be in the good spaces, and the hole gonna be where the hole dwell. It is what it is.
It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy to me that like that's what's important though. Like that's what's crazy. Like that's what's crazy to me. Like that's crazy to me.
Keep my fist up, man.
Like you can't make that up.
It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is, bro. You know, it is what it is. Well, maybe we need to maybe get a legion of hoes and go and show these little young men how to talk to them, so they so they can stop shooting in these streets. You feel me? So they can learn how to. That's the problem. I promise. I bet you if there was, I remember outside the barracks, this 1998, 1999. I had the most populous barracks in Fort Polk, Louisiana. Bravo, hey, any of my boys catch this video, y'all already know I ain't lying. Alpha Company 46th Engineering Battalion, Bravo Barracks, you already know it was going down. You understand me? And when I tell you, bro, what we did do, I'm talking about, we spit game. You understand me? I know what to tell you. You understand me? Bum be linked out over here. Yeah, I know what to tell you all night until we get to the goal. So by the time we had one that was stubborn, by the time we got there doing all that rapping, boy, you think I'm thinking about going to get a pistol and go shoot up something? No, I'm got to accomplish this mission. I've been at this since the sun was up. It's nighttime now. The Paul done kicked in. The Paul Masson done kicked in.
Not the Paul Masson. Not the Paul Masson.
I'm on the Paul Masson. I done smoked that.
Get the
I'm trying to do. Yeah. And they will hop into, and then they won't leave. You understand? Like, I be like, man, I see you on that girl. Why'd you still here? Hey, I'm gonna go to the club and they're getting dressed. You in there laid up watching TV. You ain't get your ass up out of here, man. You gonna be mad as hell when I get back. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna run the same game on another game. How you talking about? I'm running the same game on another game and avoiding lanes. You understand me?
It just
tell you, Lamar. I got something to tell you now. I'm trying to tell you now today.
Said you better go to the DFAC and get her some breakfast.
Look. If I do feed her, I'm gonna escort her. She gonna be walking towards somebody coming to pick her up. She'll be with the go play. Hey, that meal was to go.
This is crazy, though. I can't believe women, man.
I'm telling you, man. It's the nuance, the new age.
It is.
Man, it's the new age. You know what I mean? Things that men are focused on gold. Women want to be sexually liberated and taken care of. We understand that. And the weight of the world is on the man's shoulders, and the woman has to hold him up while he's holding the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Where's Classic when you need him, man? Where's Classic when you need him?
Man, he was on that spitting so much venom today.
Yeah.
God, he probably somewhere like they're right here talking. I gave it all I had. But I gave him all I had.
It's really surprising. It does surprise me.
I'm trying to tell you, boy,
but Jen, it does surprise me because I want to say something, but I know nobody wants to believe it, so I'm just gonna leave it. Classic, let me play the video for you again, real quick. Let me play it for you real quick. This is this lady.
I know I'm probably gonna get canceled for this.
Can I say something without people getting mad? I really, really, really need most of y'all to just align with what I'm saying. Don't jump side. Don't say I shouldn't have said it. But I'm finna say something that 75% of women would love to tell the men in their life. Hey, a lot of men say, oh, she doesn't never get on top. She don't know how to ride. She's boring. The reason why a lot of women are not getting on top is because you have not given her nothing to ride. She don't got nothing to work with, bro. And she's in the positioning that she feel like both of y'all can work with. I said it and I ain't taking it back. It ain't that she doesn't know how to ride or want to ride. She just don't got nothing to ride. And that's really not a downplay on you. But y'all may be sexually incompatible. Now, y'all have a happy 4th of July weekend.
All right, bro.
That was it, Classic. That was it.
She's so
Jen April said, say it, put it out there.
She's so country.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go find her on TikTok. I like to listen to her talk.
You you won't listen to her too long. All her stuff is foolishness.
She
said foolishness. I agree. I think this is what I'm gonna say. Why Classic's drumming up what he got for us. This is what I'm gonna say, and people ain't gonna believe in. This might be an unpopular opinion. Well, I might not even agree.
I might.
I don't know why y'all put sex on a pedestal. Like I don't know what magical land y'all done jumped in and found this special water that you like. That's how I could tell a lot of y'all ain't had too many people, man.
Stay hydrated.
A lot of y'all ain't had too many people, man.
The body count's low.
When you're like, because I'm telling y'all, once you get through that honeymoon phase, because the honeymoon phase is when it's real good. That's when it's real good to you. Like in the honeymoon phase, when you first meet, because y'all both putting on your best performance. but after y'all get relaxed and love one another and cool with one another, it don't. I don't understand this magical sex that people are talking about these days. Okay, he said sounds off to me, y'all. He said that excuse was trash. She doesn't ride because she can't. He said sex matter. I think sex matter. I'm going to say plug. I think sex matter, but I also feel like stuff like that is stupid.
Hey.
Like that's stupid with all these sex positions that you could do in the world. That's what you worried about, somebody who you like don't ride on top, or like you know how many sexual
love his body.
I can't say too much. I don't know what YouTube ban and what they don't ban, so I gotta be careful.
Hey, listen, bro. I've been acting since 1993. hold on. Since 1993.
He said, "I'm cheating if we ain't sleeping." What do you mean?
He say, "I'm cheating if we fucking ducking."
So, class, let me say this. So,
hey, 1993.
This is the question I got for you, Classic. If one position don't work out for you and the lady you with, that means you're not sexually aligned?
She just talking. She just talking.
Because women like that be the most, they stuff be the most trash.
Ooh.
Yeah, Jen said it's not.
Hey. No.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, it's not and like that's why I don't understand how a woman can make a bold statement saying they're not sexually aligned because of one's position. He said it's about the lack of willingness. That's big facts. That's big facts. It's a million positions, all about how you connect with that person. That's very true.
Well,
we need to be getting it in. Classes said they'll figure it out. Just keep getting it in. We'll figure it out. Yeah. It's just crazy to me. But Classic, what really caught me was one of the comments, man, because we talked about this last week. And the lady said, it's sad how bad they talk about us, but they really don't understand how much we protect their ego. So that's what really caught my attention, because we were talking about safe spaces last week. And this just lets you know how women really feel. I wish you can go look at every one of these.
No. Them and those don't speak for the ones over here.
Yeah.
Over there. They over there. We over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I can't. Me myself, I can't. Man, look. Child boo.
Well, we definitely gonna have some good talks tomorrow, man. We got April and Alicia coming back tomorrow, so we're gonna get back on this. And like my boy Plug said something very good that I want to kind of tell the world. This channel, we're not really here to talk about like modern men and modern women. We kind of want to talk about. He said, "Y'all lucky I'm about to." I'm not. Yeah.
My equipment.
Hey, we'll be on tomorrow, man. I'll send it over to you.
Came out with
We're gonna talk about a little bit more topics tomorrow, man, and have some organic conversation tomorrow with our girl April, Alicia, my boy Plug. If Classic come on up, be Classic.
Get some understanding. Get some real life. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, some of them just be out there long, man. They don't even know how this real shit really operate. You know what I'm saying? What real men do and what real women do. You know what I'm saying? How we out there operate. Y'all come on to Souls of Thought and get plugged in. You feel me? Come on to Souls of Thought and get plugged in and we can crack some codes.
Hey, look at that. All three together.
Yeah.
He says she ain't protecting me. I'm going to finish regardless. You can't protect my ego. Hey, they don't get it, Classic. They don't get it. Women don't get
One mission.
Hey, this is what I ask everybody out there. How many shots Kobe took when he scored 81? Nobody can tell you off the head.
Don't know.
All they remember is he scored 81. 81. And that's how
the only mission is a nut.
Yeah. You could call a man whack. You could say he called it push-up mafia. At the end of the day, he got your body. Period. Right? So if you're going to continue to not sexually align with men, you're going to be out there and be a 304. Because it's going to be every man is going to be something that you don't align with. So, yeah.
Don't mean that I don't want to.
But before we get out of here, you got anything for him, Plug? Anybody in the chat got a question before me and Plug head off of this thing? Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow night, 8:15. No Middleman podcast. We'll be back with the ladies. We'll be up here talking about some more topics.
Y'all stay tapped in. You know, get ready to tune in, and we'll be coming in with some great conversation. Much love to everybody. Hold on. Before we do that, as men in general, do we just cheat a little bit sometimes?
He's so stupid. Classic stupid.
See,
that sounds like an oxymoron, Classic.
Hey, man, just
you have to answer personally, just general.
No layer of the onion come off, just a little bit.
As men in general, do we just have to cheat a little bit
sometimes? Do it in your mind.
Cool, man.
You do it.
You don't just have to do anything. Cheating is a choice. Y'all ain't finna get this tonight. Y'all ain't finna get us.
We ain't doing that.
Y'all don't have an answer.
Classic.
He didn't talk about answer the question. He said females be tweaking, and they tweaking. I'm gonna slide over somewhere where there's no tweaking.
No tweaking.
Curious to know your thoughts. Nah, we good. We all good over here. We appreciate everybody who tuned in tonight. We appreciate it, especially the new people, man. All's world, man.
They done. Hey, they done, Jen. Hey, look.
We don't even talk about that on here. We
1993. 1993. You know what I'm saying?
He know it too. It was just like an oxymoron. It didn't even make sense how he said
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it with you.
Not doing that tonight. We'll talk about do you cheat a little bit tomorrow? Ready for the question like a play. Hey, Classic. We didn't run from it. We wanted to be able to have the appropriate amount of time.
Wow, that was a period. hey, Class. That was a period.
Hey, make sure you come here, bro. Oswald, make sure you come back tomorrow night, brother. We're gonna have some females on the panel. So it'll be some good conversation. We'll have Classic up too. It makes sense. You know what I mean. Just a little dip and go.
There we go again. And then you
go here talking about Dippin' Dots diversion. You know, we just want to have enough time to answer the question properly. So tonight, we're gonna pass that over to tomorrow. Rain check on that one. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we'll get with it.
What you got for Blood? Are you about to drop your channel for sports or anything?
Yes. It is going to go down when we get a little closer to the season.
Okay.
We're almost there, but I want to make sure I got everything in order. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
Hey, at least she was here tonight.
What's up, Shout?
She was in the building.
What's up, Shout?
You have a great night too, man. We'll be here tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Hey, we'll be here tomorrow, man.
Yeah. So, okay.
Yep.
All right. So we're gonna be back tomorrow. Tapping in. We're gonna Alicia, April, since y'all on here, I want to try to have like an organic conversation tomorrow night. I don't really want to have like topics, if that makes sense. So kind of get y'all mind wrapped around just an organic conversation so we can really talk like our age range, like our group of people, man. Like, it's cool responding to these foolish videos, but these videos don't really represent us and what we do and how we live life when you really think about it. Classic said, no, don't worry about the dip. Focus on why the dip happened. Control the control. No questions. Let's roll. Yeah. Okay.
But we're gonna have us a nice little conversation tomorrow.
Make sure y'all tap into Uncle Plug TV.
Yes.
So y'all are catching Souls of Thought when I drop. Make sure y'all classic
Souls.
He normally on about between 11 and 1.
11 and 1.
11 and 1.
Yeah.
Latest day is whatever day he does his physical therapy, but we are y'all make sure y'all catch up on
We got y'all. We'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take the lead tomorrow. We got it. We're gonna have some organic conversation tomorrow.
Yeah.
But,
some legit questions. You know what I'm saying? Some real deal legit questions. You know what I'm saying? And none of that. Yeah, we coming to call. We're gonna try to get to the bottom of some situation. We're gonna try to get to the bottom of the thing. You know what I'm saying? And give people some real information. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to do what everybody else do. We trying to get some real conversation. Because we want to create some solutions.
Yeah.
Create some solutions. You know what I mean? From real men who do what they do. You know what I'm saying?
But again, man, y'all stay safe out there, man. That's really the most important thing. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, so we can see y'all tomorrow. So but other than that, man, we out of here, man. We don't care about them bugs, man. Let's get out of here, y'all. That foolishness. What's good, my Souls of Thought family? It's your boy Norris, and I want to tell you before you leave this video today, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you haven't already, make sure you leave a comment, hit the like button, share this content, and make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. And as I leave every video, God loves you, which is most importantly. I love you. You're beautiful, and your boy's out. Let go.
Yeah.